Cancer, welcome back to Cardinal Fire Tarot. Today we are going to be doing your guys' love and romance reading. So we're going to start with Cancers in a relationship, do one reading for them, and then go into Cancers that are single and then do one reading for them. And they're timestamped down below, so feel free to skip ahead to whichever one you need. And let's go ahead and get started. So first, Cancers in a relationship. I'm actually going to start by pulling some oracle cards. First, I'm going to start with the Hidden Truth Oracle. Wanted to come out from that deck. All right, so we got, I'm starting to understand our connection. I want to feel that way again. I'll wait for a sign from you. I know I messed everything up, and I wish I had treated you better. Let's go ahead and get some from the Romance Angels Oracle. I don't know why. All right, give me a second to grab the one that fell on the floor. The card that came out is Let Your Friends Help. So already, Cancer, the intuitive feel that I'm getting from the oracles is that you and your partner have gone through a rough patch. I don't know exactly what that is. Maybe we'll get more when we pull the tarot. But something happened in the relationship, and now you two are in the repairing phase. And that's a hard place to be in. It's hard to take all of your guys' history and then try to start fresh again. You can't go back and just delete everything that happened, right? But that's kind of what you have to do in order to move on. You have to clear the air, you have to let things go, and you have to let it be water under the bridge. So the way we're going to do the tarot is we're going to do your energy, your partner's energy, and then the relationship's energy. Let's go ahead and get started with that. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, Cancer, I've started Instagram. It's also Cardinal Fire Tarot. If you want to join me over there, I'm going to be doing pick a card, daily energy check-ins and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get your energy. All right, so for your energy, we got the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. I'm really impressed, Cancer, because it seems like there is a very even balance of your heart and your emotions, and then your mind and your logic. I mean, they're both coming through as queens, so that shows me that that's very balanced energy. And then the Eight of Pentacles is that you're willing to learn. You're willing to meet your partner halfway and figure out what works for both of you. And so that is really, really impressive energy. All right, let's go ahead and get your partner's energy. I'm not going to take this because it's too many. Okay. So for your partner's energy, we got the Four of Wands, Six of Cups, and the King of Swords. Your partner is just so grateful that you two were able to work through the issues and you're still together. Like, all I see is just extreme gratitude coming through in their energy. And you also have, I want to point out, the Queen and the King of Swords. So that is indicative of a very strong, soulmate, soul bond, however you want to phrase it. All right, and then let's get 3 for the relationships energy. So for the relationship, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys have been through a lot. There is so much history and foundation. There's a lot of foundation. You can't be with somebody, X amount of years and not have that built. And that's why it's so hard to leave from a long-term relationship and go into something new, is that you miss that comfortability. Only time can build that, right? And you guys have that. You guys have that foundation. But Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, something is going on right now between you two that's causing a lot of hurt emotions and feelings, and then also just feeling neglected by the other person, I think. So we'll go ahead and get some clarifiers, and we'll get more on the situation. For the clarifying deck, we have the little mini version of the Sexual Magic Tarot. I just think it's so cute. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the Queen of Cups in your energy. So to clarify the Queen of Cups, we have the Two of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Sun. Oh, Cancer, you are in love. Okay, that's 2. We have the King and Queen of Swords, and then the King and Queen of Cups. You're in love, and it really is a super strong connection that you have with your partner. And I know that whatever this is over here may be all consuming right now. There is so much happiness between you two. Now, that doesn't negate the pain that's happening, but there is happiness too. All right, let's get some clarifiers on that Queen of Swords. One more. Yeah, so clarifying the Queen of Swords, we have the Three of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Emperor. It's like a battle between your heart and your mind, right? Because your heart is in love. You love this person, but your mind is focusing on the pain that you're feeling recently. And so it's like it's playing tug of war with you, right? And you're half the time you are just enamored by the other person, and then the other half you just are, you know, guarded, and understandably so. Understandably so. Let's go ahead and figure out what this Eight of Pentacles is down here. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, we have Temperance, Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Whatever this is, whatever this discord between the two of you is, it's not gonna last long. It's not. And you, I mean, I know I said it before, but I'm just so proud of you, Cancer. Your energy is coming up like it's so rational, which not to say that cancers aren't rational, but you guys tend to, feel big emotions, right? But you're coming through extremely balanced. There are big emotions, but there's also logic and reason and a willingness to learn and grow. Like all of that just is so harmonious, so harmonious. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for your partner's energy. First, the Four of Wands. All right, so for the Four of Wands, we have the Six of Cups, the Devil, and the Star. This isn't something new, is it? Whatever is causing this discord within your relationship, it's something that has been there for a while. Something that is just now resurfacing, but it's already been there. Whether like overtly or maybe it was under the surface, but there's definitely like an energy of it being there a while. And that might be why this Queen of Swords is coming in on your side, Cancer, because you're like, how many times can I do this? That's really big possibility. But I'm gonna go ahead and clarify the Six of Cups, and I think it might actually clarify more on the Four of Wands too. So let me get some for the Six of Cups. For the Six of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. I want to point out that this is now twice, that we have the Seven of Eight Wands over here and the Nine of Ten of Wands over here. So that shows me progression, that you guys are progressing and growing and evolving. The suits are kind of like a journey, right? You start at the ace and you end at, the 10 or the king or however you're looking at that. But to have them in order like that is just wild to me. It definitely shows me that a lot of growth is happening. But so clarifying the Six of Wands. It looks like your partner has kept this secret for a long time. And I think whatever the actual situation is going to be different for each and every one of you. You know, for some of you, it's going to be cheating. For some of you, it's going to be a hidden addiction. You know, the possibilities are endless, right? But it's definitely something that's showing up under the devil, right? And now with the Six of Cups, I'm realizing that your partner has been carrying this weight of whatever their mistake or flaw or whatever it is. They've been carrying this for a long time. And I'm sure as hard and heartbreaking as it is for them to see you hurt and upset, there's also just a little bit of relief, right? Because they're like, oh, finally the secret's out. I don't have to keep playing this game and dancing around this, right? So let's go ahead and get some on the King of Swords. Oh my gosh, you guys, my nose just started itching so bad out of nowhere. All right, clarifying the King of Swords, we got the Hermit, the Queen of Cups again, in Judgment. Your person is really opening their eyes to their own faults right now. They're taking an introspective approach and they're really looking inside themselves. Look at how both the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, but especially, I just noticed it with this one. Look at how he's like looking off into the distance, like lost in thought. You know, your person is really reflecting on how they screwed up, essentially, right? And how to fix it and how to bring the relationship back into, you know, harmony and love, right? And the phrase, this might not be the best phrase for it, but the phrase that you are your own worst critic is coming up. And what I mean by that is like, you know, obviously you hold them to a high standard and they didn't meet it, but I promise you that they hold themselves to a higher standard and they are just, you know, full of regret and remorse for their actions. All right, let's go ahead and get some on the relationship. We're going to start with the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so for the Queen of Pentacles, we got the Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so that history and that foundation that we were talking about earlier, this is really testing it. It took a heavy blow. And I'm sure you know that. You're sitting on the other side of the screen like, duh. But I mean, that's just what Spirit's showing me is that, man, it's still there. But it has to recover because there's no just instantly bouncing back from this. Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles. With the Queen of Pentacles. It's definitely needs some healing. Definitely needs some healing. You guys aren't going to be able to pick up where you were before. It's going to take some work. But you're willing to do that, right? You got the Eight of Pentacles down here. You're willing to put in the work to bring back this love that was up here. Two of Cups, King of Cups, Sun, Queen of Cups. You're willing to put in the work for that. All right. Let's clarify that Three of Swords. All right, so for the Three of Swords, we have the Death card, the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. The first thing I thought of when I looked at this was makeup sex, because you got the Ace of Wands coming with the Death. But it's not just that. Let me also explain a little further. So there seems to be like this energy of you two, perhaps it's a healthy thing, becoming less codependent, but you're both separating into a more independent energy, right? That's not to say that you're broken up. It's just, your energies were enmeshed like this, and they're still close, but they're just not as close, right? And there seems to be that energy going on, as well as a lot of new potentials for the future. It's like you guys were on this path and it was all going smoothly and you knew what you want and you knew where you were heading. And then this little bump in the road is like allowing you guys, and I'm going to say allowing. I know it doesn't feel like it right now, but there's always, there's always positives hidden within the pain, right? And I'm seeing that now that you guys have, come to this hiccup, now you guys are taking a step back and evaluating, like, is that even the path I want to be on? Is this the direction that we want to be going? And then with that Ace of Wands, it's like maybe, not just maybe, probably, that this energy here of stopping and evaluating and thinking before moving forward is going to bring in some new passion between the two of you, because it's new energy. You two have been going along the same road for X amount of time, and now you're shaken up, right? So that new energy is going to bring in new passions. It's going to bring in new fire to the relationship. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Maybe you got some more, emotional stuff to work through first. Oh, but it will. It will. That Ace of Wands wouldn't have showed up if it isn't going to. All right, let's clarify the Five of Pentacles now. All right, so for the Five of Pentacles, we got the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Hanged Man. You guys are gonna be fine, Cancer. It it's a real counter energy. It's like two opposites are meshing. But you have this, Nine of Swords. Like, this is causing, between the both of you, so much anxiety, so much worry, so much dread, so much, fill in the emotion. But then you also have the Nine of Cups there, which is showing me that this, like I was just saying up here, that you guys are now on a new path. It's going to lead to happiness. It's going to lead to fulfillment. And the Hanged Man came through right there at the end. That was the last card of the reading. So it's going to bring with it a new perspective. So that is what I have for you, Cancers in a relationship. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. I really appreciate it. If you resonated with the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel to see more content. I'm going to be posting the last of the love and relationship readings tomorrow. I'm going to finish out with fire signs. And then Sunday, I'll be posting our All Signs Weekly Energy Check-In. So I hope to see you there. Thank you. Single Cancers, this is going to be your love and romance reading. But before we get started, I did want to tell you guys, I forgot to mention it in the intro. I just started an Instagram. It's also Cardinal Fire Tarot. And over there, I'm going to be doing, just like pick a card, post, daily energy check-ins, stuff like that. I also will be posting updates on what's happening here on the channel. So if you want to go check that out, I would really appreciate the support. So let's go ahead and start with some oracle cards. I'm going to pull some from the Hidden Truth Oracle first. So from the Hidden Truth Oracle, you got, we will be together again. You came closer than anyone, and I remember every detail of that day. Cancer, it looks like you have a not so secret admirer. Let's go ahead and see what comes out with the Romance Angels Oracle. So we have honeymoon and trust. Okay, I see you. Somebody's enamored. Let's go ahead and get some tarot. So what we're going to do is pull your energy first, then the energy coming towards you, and then the situation's energy. Why exactly I'm getting this, but intuitively I'm picking up that this person that is, for lack of a better word, crushing on you, there's been some significant separation time for most of you. I think this is somebody, perhaps from, high school sweetheart, maybe, in college, something like that. But there's definitely like a youthful energy that I'm picking up on, which makes me think that, like, this time period here where, I remember every detail and you came closer than anyone, it makes me think that you two were younger during that time. But maybe it's just that, the relationship is bringing out the youthfulness in both of you. So let's go ahead and start getting some cards for your energy. Caught it, and then I lost it again. All right, so for your side, we have the Six of Swords, Two of Wands, the Moon, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, straight off the bat, you are in this embracing the unknown era, and it's coming through so beautifully, Cancer. I don't know if you just ended a relationship, or maybe, you just realized there was a lot of stagnation happening in your life. But whatever it is, you are shaking shit up and you're doing it successfully. Um, I love these energies together. All right, go ahead and get some for the energy coming towards you. So, for the energy coming towards you, we have the Queen of Swords, the Magician, and the Page of Swords. I get the feeling that whoever this person is that wants to come back into your life, um, you had previously sworn them off. Like, not feeling it. Nope. But that was a while ago for most of you. So you've grown, they've grown. Neither of you are really the same person you were when you were together, right? And you're manifesting this person. You are manifesting this person with this energy that you're showing me, that I want new, I want fresh, I want exciting. That's what this person is going to bring in, despite what you think. Because you think they're going to bring in nothing but trouble. But they've done some growing up since last time you saw them or talked to them. All right, let's get some cards for the energy of the situation. All right, so for the situation, we have the Five of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. One of you or both of you, I should say, is definitely coming out of something, some relationship, some breakup, some ending. And of course, there's grief involved with that because all change comes with grief, right? And then it's almost as if this reconciliation that's coming through is not the best timing, but it always is the best timing, right? Because universal timing is always right. But it feels as though it's too soon for whoever is going through this. It's almost like adding to the burden that they're carrying right now. But it just might help you or them or both of you or whoever is feeling this grief process it quicker. Just might. All right, we're going to get some clarifiers. And for the clarifying deck, we have the little mini version of the Sexual Magic Tarot. I just think it's so cute. All right, let's start by clarifying the Six of Swords. Clarifying the Six of Swords, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords again, and the King of Pentacles. I'm guessing it's your energy that's feeling this grief over here, that's experiencing the breakup. They also could be going through their own thing, but it's showing up not as strongly as over here, but it's somewhat showing up that same energy right there. But it's as if, since this, whatever that relationship was, is out of your life, you're trying to build this foundation for yourself. And it looks like you're succeeding, Cancer. It really does. But, yeah, it's like all your effort right now is put into, okay, gotta keep it moving, gotta move on, gotta keep rolling with the punches. You're not allowing yourself to stop and feel the emotions, which is kind of unique for you guys, right? You guys are water signs, a little bit more emotional than some. So it's very interesting energy to be coming through for you. But yeah, you're kind of focusing on not staying stuck there, which is good. It is good. Let's clarify this Two of Wands. So for the Two of Wands, we have the Hermit, Page of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. You're ready though, right, Cancer? So you've been feeling this grief. I don't know how long you've been in this space. You might have been in this space more than I was thinking at first. But now you're in a, okay, gotta keep it moving, right? And open to new possibilities. Now, you're not diving right in, right? You're kind of dipping a toe in the water right now. But still, progress is progress, right? And you're definitely there. You're showing me that, you're ready for some new, ready for something to come in, and you don't know what, but there's an openness to your energy. That's very nice. All right, let's clarify that then. Yeah, okay. So while those cards were flinging out, the expression that came to mind was, the stars aligning. And what I mean by that is your guides, your ancestors, your angels, they are working on it. You don't see everything that is happening with spirit, right? That's part of this human experience, is that we don't get to see and, experience all of that. And there's so much happening energetically right now. But none of it's showing up in the physical yet. Yet. But it's coming. It's coming. And you are guided through this. This is not random that you're going to run into this person or hear from this person. You are absolutely being guided. All right, let's clarify that Knight of Wands down there. So for the Knight of Wands, we have the Page of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Don't overthink stuff, Cancer. I mean, that's a very simplistic way to express the energy that's showing up right here, but don't overthink stuff. You've got the Page of Swords and the energy that's coming towards you and then showing up there again, which means this person's coming in and wanting to grow with you, wanting to start over, wanting to, build something. And build something doesn't have to be as scary as it sounds, right? So it doesn't have to be, marriage and kids and a house and shit like that. Like Eight of Pentacles could just be like, building a connection, right? Catching up, starting to relearn the other person, all that can fall under the Eight of Pentacles. But you have the Eight of Swords with the Five of Wands, like you're fighting your passion. Because all this is coming under the Knight of Wands, right? So you're fighting this passion and this new energy that's coming in. Because you're letting your mind win. Don't overthink it. Just let it flow, right? All right, let's clarify that Queen of Swords and the energy coming towards you. All right, so for the Queen of Swords, we have Justice, the Hierophant, and the World. Okay, Cancer. Damn. So, this energy is like, this is almost your good karma coming in. So you dealt with whatever that breakup is, and from what I'm picking up, it was shitty for you, and I'm sorry for that. I really am. That couldn't have been fun. But this is like the universe or God or whoever your higher power is. This is them righting that wrong, right? So this is your good karma coming in. And don't block it. Don't block it. Look at that. The high priestess wanted to just fly out right there. Don't block it, Cancer, okay? Let's clarify that magician. There's a high priestess again. Let me grab the card that fell on the floor. All right, so for the magician, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the High Priestess. We got 8 and 8 over here, and 5 and 5 over here. Interesting. Wait, 8, 8 and 8. This is extremely similar energy to what's happening up here. The only difference is this is more energetically, and this is more physically. It's starting to, peak out, right? So you have the Five of Pentacles, which is from the past. And then the Five of Swords with the High Priestess with the Magician, like, that's the new coming in the physical. In the physical. All right, let's clarify that Page of Swords. All right, so for the Page of Swords, we have Four of Cups, the Star, and the King of Cups. You're not giving me an easy read, Cancer. There's so much duality and mixed emotions happening right now. For the most part, it's open and willingness, but there are definitely some little blocks here and there. And this is one of them. It's like your manifestation is showing up. This is what you want. This is what you have been manifesting for. And you're just like, it is what it is. And it might be because it's showing up with a past person, Perhaps that wasn't how you envisioned it, but I'm telling you, it is your manifestation coming through. Give it a chance at least. I mean, you don't have to marry this guy just because I say so. But, I would suggest giving it a chance. Person, sorry. All right, let's clarify the stuff that's in the situation, starting with Five of Cups. So for the Five of Cups, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Tower. You have free will, right, Cancer? Because everybody has free will. So this is that deciding point, the point of decision. So are you going to sit in the grief and the loss and sit in the what ifs and the one days? Or are you going to allow the Tower moment to happen, as scary as it sometimes is, in order to bring in the new? That's what that energy there is, the decision being presented to you. All right, let's clarify that Three of Cups. Three of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Seven of Swords. I mean, how many times can I say the exact same thing, Cancer? But, I mean, I don't get to control what comes out. This reconciliation with this person is going to be what you want in disguise. This is your manifestation coming through, like I said, just down there. But it's not in the package you were expecting to receive it, right? But it still is your manifestation. You co-created this happening. And, hopefully you're willing to set aside your existing opinions and allow a new fresh start to come in, right? Allow a new perspective. Right, let's go ahead and clarify that 10 of Wands there. The 10 of Wands, clarifying, we have Temperance, the King of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. Yeah, it's a process. So you have a ton of passion here, right? And you have a ton of potential. I don't know how I could make that more abundantly clear. You guys have a ton of potential, but you're going to have to work through the emotional blocks that are already there. And that's not just you, Cancer, that's also this other person. But it's going to be accomplishing healing from that and simultaneously welcoming in this new passion, right? And you have to find that balance in order to have a successful relationship. But it looks really promising. So that is what I have for you, single Cancers. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And if you resonate with this message, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more. I'm going to go ahead and finish out fire signs, love and romance, July readings tomorrow. And then Sunday, I will be posting our all signs weekly energy check-in. So I hope to see you there, and thank you so much.